is Tuesday, September 14th, and this is the Concacaf Champions League Preview Show. I'm your host, Scott Gleba. Round 3 continues tomorrow with 3 games. At 8 p.m., it's a top-of-the-table Group D clash between host Toluca and the Puerto Rico Islanders, followed by 2 games at 10 p.m. Arabe Unido welcomes Cruz Azul to Panama, while Real Salt Lake takes on visiting Toronto FC in an all-MLS affair. We start with Toluca and Puerto Rico in what promises to be a mouth-watering meeting. Toluca bounced back from a disappointing tie at FAS in round 1 to rout Olimpia 4-0 on August 26th. Juan Cuevas struck twice in the opening 10 minutes. Then Chilean international Hector Mencia netted his 4th career CCL goal in the 63rd. A relieved Mencia, who has experienced somewhat of a goal drought, spoke to Concacaf TV after the game.
Thank God I scored. That was my goal. And the most important thing is that our team won, so we leave happy with the victory and we'll stay on that route. The strikers sometimes go through dry phases, and that's hard for people to understand. Most people tend to support you when you do well, but in the bad times, very few of them stay. So this goal is for my teammates and coaching staff. I'm very happy with it.
The Red Devils have not been overly sharp in their last 8 Champions League games with only 2 wins. Like Toluca, the Puerto Rico Islanders exploded for 4 goals in its last CCL game, a 4-1 victory over visiting FAS. Dominican Republic international Jonathan Fania Farias scored twice in the first half and now has 7 career goals in the competition. David Foley had given the Islanders an early lead with his 3rd goal, while Jamaican Nicholas Adlery made it 4 goals in 4 games. Fania Farias, who played with W Connection in last year's Champions League, gave us his assessment and looked forward to Toluca.
After the tie versus Olimpia, the result gives us more confidence to keep moving forward. Now we go to Mexico to play Toluca, and then come back here and do well at home, because those are the points we need to secure.
The Islanders have 3 wins, 3 ties, and 5 losses in 11 all-time CCL away games. When Arabe Unido and Cruz Azul face off, it'll be their 3rd Champions League meeting in 2010. They met last season in the quarterfinals last March. La Máquina advanced 4-0 on aggregate. All teams are even in Group A at 3 points each. Arabe is coming off a 1-0 win over visiting Toronto FC on August 24th. Fidel Cesar scored the game's only goal. Armando Cooper knows the importance of winning at home.
We know we have to play strong when at home. The coaches told us that we have to work harder on the field because we can't let anyone beat us at home. We need to come out with the 3 points. No defeat, no draws, and we did just that.
Arabe is tough at home in the CCL with 4 wins and a tie in 6 all-time games. In its last Champions League game, Cruz Azul came back from a 2-goal deficit to score 4 goals in the last 16 minutes to dramatically defeat visiting Real Salt Lake 5-4. Christian Jimenez hammered home the winner in a game played in torrential rain. The conditions did not slow down the prolific Javier Orozco, who struck 4 times, giving him 7 for this year's tournament and a record 20 overall. Concacaf TV caught up with the 22-year-old after the game.
It was played with the heart. To play technically sound and beautiful wasn't the point. The point was to win, and I'm happy we did. The key is to be there, always. I have been lucky to finish all chances that have been given to me. I think I'm taking advantage of every goal opportunity. I'm very happy with the way things are right now.
Against Central American teams in the CCL, Cruz Azul has 10 wins and 2 ties in 14 encounters, knocking in an amazing 40 goals. Real Salt Lake and Toronto FC meet at the Rio Tinto Stadium in Sandy, Utah. Both teams are coming off disappointing losses. For Jason Kreis's side, 4 goals at Cruz Azul was not enough for even a point. Costa Rica international Alvaro Saborio was in stunning form, scoring 2 first-half goals. Fabian Espendola and Canadian international Will Johnson were on target in the second half, but it wasn't enough. Toronto FC is winless in 3 all-time CCL away games, and earlier today fired its head coach Preki, replacing him with assistant coach Nick Dasovic. The former Canadian international takes the position on an interim basis. Real Salt Lake and Toronto are MLS foes. This time they take the battle to the Champions League arena. Who will raise the flag at the end of it all? Well, that's all for today. Please join us again tomorrow when we take a look at Thursday's game. Remember to log on to Concacaf.com for live games, highlights, news, previews, and more. Thanks for watching Concacaf TV, your source for the Champions League.